Hello, folks. Welcome to the Gobbler Coaches Show. My partner Ray and I are here with Coach Jared Feacoch. Coach, congratulations on a big victory last week in the quarterfinals at NRG.
Yep.
Coach, we kind of had to.
That was anticlimactic, to say the least.
I think we're done with emotions by now, right? We're just going to try to move on.
I kind of went into it, low key, but Coach, game for the ages.
Yeah.
Your team showed no quit
Yep.
after the first half looked bleak, as everybody could probably
Yep.
attest. And just talk about those two aspects, and then again the numerous weapons you got. I mean, with the emergence of Nathan Lucian, I mean, talk about the game, Coach.
Yeah,
It's
the tight end, right? Yeah. Yeah, God, yeah, what a game. Those are ones that they make Texas high school football fun, right? And so it just stinks in situations where one team's got to win and one team's got to lose in those situations because, those kids from Silsbee's, they battled their tails off too. And our kids, you can't be more proud of the kids and the coaches. And I'm telling you, everybody involved in the program, because you go down all the way to the trainers, having to make sure we got enough water and doing those things. I think the band had a big impact on the field goal when they false started down there, because our band was, blowing loud and they couldn't hear. The crowd was roaring, and so just a great job. And you sat there in the first half, and again, we came out obviously sluggish, and not necessarily sluggish. I think we just kind of had to get up to the tempo of the football game, but we had some opportunities in the first half, and that's why I tell you, it could have been very easily a different way.
20-14, or you could have been ahead.
Exactly. Yeah. And so if some of those breaks go our way, then it's a different ball game. But you go in at halftime down 20-7. There was never a doubt by the kids. I'm telling you, we go into the locker room. There was no bickering, complaining. Everybody sat down. We told them, hey, we're leaving points out there in the first half right now. If we execute on these plays, we're going to be all right. The key, again, is, and I've said it numerous times, it's like, guys, we don't have a 13-point play, so you just got to play one down at a time. And to get yourself back in a game like that, you just got to start winning downs. And you win one down and you win another down. And if you can win enough downs compared to your opponent at some point, you got an opportunity to get back into it. And so after halftime, the kickoff coming out was huge. Little adjustment.
Big time.
Little adjustment. They had been kicking over to our left and kind of putting their coverage over there. And we kind of took one back the other way on them, which I know they didn't expect, but that was a call. And so Coach Ma, that was a good job by him. And we were able to take that down, and 2 plays later, we're in the end zone. And so we started getting some momentum going right there.
I want to talk about kickoffs for a second, because they had given up 2 for TDs the week before. But let's go back. Salado, kickoff return was huge in that win. And you had two huge kickoff returns in this game.
Yeah,
to start the second half was huge. And then the last one, he went down
by 7. Yep.
Took it at the 13 and took it all the way to the 14.
Yep.
And the kickoff the week before.
And the week off before.
And Katie.
Yeah.
Kickoff.
I forgot that one.
Yeah, we started the game with that.
You've had 4 huge kickoffs.
Well,
special teams, you got to win that.
You got to win the third phase of the football game. And special teams is there, and so the kids just kept after that. And, we got a little momentum. It's crazy because you tie it up, and then they go down and score, and you tie it up. So at any point after battling back and all those different things, the kids could have finally just said, "Man, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. It feel like we're going." And then so it was ups and downs and ups and downs and. And so, we made one more play than they did, and that's what mattered.
Yeah. Man, Ray and I made the comment, on air, it was emotional. I know it was emotional for y'all, for sure. But just the ups and downs throughout the game, man. And,
when I go back and listen, because I go back and watch every game on YouTube and listen to you guys, and just
hopefully
the excitement.
Hopefully we don't embarrass you. I tell people, I say we are not paid, so we can be biased, and we can.
Heck no. Everybody that I know, my family and all them that listen to you guys, love you guys and the way you're going. But just the emotion out of the whole thing was awesome. You could feel it. Through the TV with you guys, but you could hear, and we're the same way. Obviously on the sideline, it's like going like this, but you could hear the highs, and then everybody would be like, you could hear the lows, and so.
I remember
I'm not gonna out this person. Let me read this. This is so I won't say who sent this. I got this the next morning. when you and Clay got so excited and Cuero pulled it out, I thought I could hear a little bit of deep cinnamon in your voices.
The one time I remember when we had the quarterback was just the Silsby quarterback was running straight back. We had him for a sack, and he just threw it up. And I said, quarterback's touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown. I mean, you can hear it in my voice. But Coach, talk a little bit about Nate Lucien.
Yeah.
Was that something that y'all saw where they weren't even paying attention to him, or what? Because be honest, he hadn't been a big weapon all year long.
He hadn't been a big one, but in the playoffs he started to come on a little bit. A little bit Salado and those weapons when you got tight ends, those can be weapons. You see the NFL's kind of adapted to having athletic tight ends and those types of things and those guys. And so we kind of saw on film a little bit that the tight end would get lost at times, and they would kind of lose him, and so we knew we could attack him in certain areas with it. We had some stuff in the game plan specifically for him. There was a big, I think, third or fourth down that we threw where he snuck out down the left sideline, our sideline. That was huge. I think it was 4th and 2.
It was 4th and 2,
and that was huge. That was that was a call where we thought we were going to play action right there, and their linebackers were going to flow. And as long as he got out clear, we thought we were going to have it, and he did. And then he's a good route runner. But what's impressive about Nathan is his blocking, and he's he's as unselfish of a kid as I've seen. Everybody wants the ball and everybody wants to score touchdowns, but that dude is happy for anybody who scores touchdowns, and it doesn't matter. And usually he has an impact on them because the tight end is a big blocker also, but he's gotten himself involved in the pass game. He's a weapon in the offense. He's a big body over the middle. Sometimes when you play smaller safeties, they're hard to cover him. But we found him a couple times in huge situations. Huge situations. There was one where we ran a little stop and go with him, and the safety came up, threw it behind him, and he was so wide open. You could tell Mason didn't want to overthrow him. But if he makes the throw on the run, he might score there too. But that was a huge down too, and so the 2-point play was, and that was the exact same play against Cal Allen that we threw the interception on. And nobody,
you're right.
And nobody knows.
I didn't think about
that.
But that's correct.
You sit here and works one time. It doesn't work one time, and you look like a fool.
Yeah.
And it works one time, and you're doing everything right. And so you
look like a genius right now, Coach. We're not worried about Cal Allen.
Let me ask you a question about when you said about how much he loves to block. Was it my imagination that in the first quarter he was not in the H-back position?
Yeah, we had him split out.
You had him split out more, and then it was like, to me, just watching, and I'm writing so much, I don't talk as much as I should, but it was like, we've made a conscious decision to put him back in the blocking role.
A little bit.
And suddenly we started running the ball better.
100%, yeah.
Okay.
But
he's averaging almost 21 yards a catch now.
Yeah. No, he like I said,
for a tight end,
for as big a kid is he can run. Right. He's not necessarily slow. And his hands have developed. The kids will they pick on each other like they pick on each other. They're just kids, 18 years old, and he's dropped some balls and they pick on him, but he hadn't dropped any lately. So knock on wood. So hopefully we keep that thing going.
Well, good deal, Coach. Congratulations on that victory. Talk about your opponent this week, an opponent that's familiar to you, familiar to the Cuero Gobblers. Talk about what you're going to face on both sides of the ball from the Wimberley Texans.
Yeah, obviously the Gobblers know the Wimberley Texans well. They've played them numerous times. I've been on the opposing sideline. I spent my first 8 years in Wimberley and have some great memories, especially with the coaches that are there. But, they take pride in defense. Those guys fly around. They do a really, really good job of they might not look like they're where they're supposed to be, but they are where they're supposed to be. And so they do everything exactly like it should, and then they're very, very physical. They've got some guys they've got some pedigree in some of these kids. Number 17, the Francione kid, that's Dennis Francione's grandson.
Oh wow.
Then number 80, this Collie kid, his dad played for the 49ers for a long time. And so, they've got kids that have some pedigree in some situations that know how to play football, and so those are big-time players for them. Number 44, the sophomore, the Thames kid, his dad played baseball at Sam Houston State. was a good baseball player. So they've got some kids that have some athletic backgrounds and do things really, really well. The Potek kid, number 7, that's a distant cousin of Coach Potek in Brant. I actually played a lot of his dad's my age. I played a lot of baseball with him in Shiner. And so that defensively, they're sound. They're good, and they get after you. They may not look big, but they get after you. And so we're gonna have to continue to do what we do. We're gonna have to weather some storms probably here and there because the way they play, they're gonna create some havoc. They're gonna get some penetration at some point. And so, at times it may not look pretty, but we'll just keep chugging along kind of like we did last week, I think. And then offensively, everything pretty much runs through 2 and 25. Those 2 guys right there, the Stovar kid, he's the sophomore, big-time runner.
I think he's their best runner.
Throws really well. The ball kid is, he's a low, center of gravity kid, runs downhill, really good player. So they do a good job of mixing in the quarterback run and him running. And they do a good job. Their offensive coordinator, Coach Saucier, I was the baseball coach. When I started, he was head baseball coach, and so me and him spent a lot of time together, and he's got a great offensive mind, and their O-line's really, really good. They're big up front on the O-line, and so they're going to get after you, They got some skill. I think last year they had more wide receiver speed, and now they're a little different in the fact that they're a little more running team, than what they were last year. But they still distribute the ball. They'll screen you. They'll screen you from every different situation that they have: running back screens, wide receiver screens, tight end screens. So you really got to cover the entire field. And you got to tackle. The ball kid ran through a ton of tackles last week against Lago Vista. We were at that game. We ended up jumping in the car and heading all the way to Hutto and catching the end of it. And he breaks a ton of tackles. And so, they're 14-0 for a reason. And at this point in the season, everybody is top notch and the best in the state. And it's kind of like one of those deals too. You're one game at a time, and the state semifinal game is a huge deal. And so we know they're going to get their best. There's a ton of rivalry between these 2 bunches, and so we're going to have to get after it for sure.
On offense, do they run a spread?
They run a spread. They're multiple. They'll get under center some. They run a spread some. So they, like I said, they do a lot of things when it comes to quarterback reads and quarterback counters and running back counters. But then they'll line up in the eye too and toss it and get him going downhill. And so they do a ton of good things.
All right, Ray. I know there's a lot of history between the two.
Yeah, there is.
Talk about.
Well, it's all relatively modern.
Yeah,
I think the first time we played them was in '94, but we've played them 15 times total. Cuero's won 9. They've won 6. We've played them 7 times in the playoffs. Cuero's won 4. Wimberley's won 3. And there's been several years where we played them twice. They were in the district. We play them in district, and then we play them in 2010. We played them twice in the regular season, not in our district. Then in the playoffs, they won both of those in 2010, and in 2021, which was last year, we played them twice and we won both those games. So, which ones, Coach? You're looking at?
I was at 4, 6, 7, 10, 10, and 11.
Okay.
I was on that other side, on the other sideline there.
So.
I know the one of them was in the Alamo Dome. The 04 game was in Seguin. We always remember that as the Fog Bowl. We remember that one.
06 was my.
Yep, that was in the Alamo Dome.
That was Kyle Nowak's senior year.
Yep, that was in the Alamo Dome there. So,
okay. Well, good luck against the Wimberley Texans.
Thank you.
Talk about your champion speaker. Did y'all have one yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday we didn't. We have one this afternoon. We have one this afternoon. Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
But I guess last week we had Mr. Blackwell, right? And he did a really good job of coming in again and talking about the pride of what it is to be a Gobbler and the expectations. I think he kind of does that, at University of Houston. He's kind of in front of kids talking and things like that. But, he's obviously a big-time figure of Cuero football. And so it was really neat getting to meet him and see him and him talking, positive things in the kids. And so it was a neat deal. So I think maybe Mr. Kubish is talking tonight this evening.
That's what I was going to ask you. Since this thing's going to air, on Friday before the game, we won't be giving anything away. But you think it's probably
I think it's
Wes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Wes. Yes, sir.
Good deal. What else is going on in Gobbler Athletic?
Well, we got basketball rocking and rolling, right? Junior highs are going, and they're getting after it, doing a good job. The girls, I appreciate the basketball coaches too, because they're having to kind of. They work so hard to get a schedule put together, and then football lasts so long, so they're having to adjust and adapt. But they're open to it, and every opponent that we're playing understands, and so that's kind of what high school sports is about, especially in the state of Texas and small school. And so it's going. Girls coach. You talk to Coach Crane, and she's excited. She thinks the girls have grown, and they're getting close to playing in district. They're 8-8 right now. They play Saturday here against Bernie Champion, I believe. I think they're going to start at 11:00. And then the boys are rocking and rolling in tournaments, and they've got a few games in right now. And so, Coach Blanc, is excited about taking those guys, and they're getting to compete. And so, lots going on, but we're still playing football, and that's exciting too. And so hopefully we get another week of it.
So tell the folks out there, Coach Michael Blanc is your defensive coordinator. He's the basketball coach, but his dad, Donald Blanc, is actually running the team right now.
Yeah, his assistant, and he's actually doing everything right now. And so it's awesome being able to have that connection right there, because he can kind of get the program started while, and Coach Blanc is still there, talking to him every day. And
can hit the ground running whenever.
When it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good deal. Well, all right. So we know where the site's going to be next week. Talk about possible opponents.
Yeah. You look over there in Region 1 and 2 in that state semifinal, and it's Glen Rose versus Carthage. Obviously, Carthage is well known. They got the state championships. They got the pedigree. They've been playing pretty well all year long, but Glen Rose has done a good job. I've got a buddy that I actually coached with in Weatherford that's the O-line coach over there in Glen Rose, and so. They score a lot of points. Glen Rose does. Carthage has a good defense from what I hear and scores a lot of points. So I think that's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a good game over there. And so we take care of business. It doesn't so the UIL's already set up. We'll be visitors next week no matter what. They kind of rotate how the regions go and stuff. And so we'll be visitors next week if we take care of business tonight or tomorrow night. And that game's at 11:00, and, we chug it on over there. I think the last time in 2018, did we play the 11:00 or was it the 3:00?
We played 11:00.
11:00, first one that day, right? As I remember. And so, it's a special time. Hopefully we get our opportunity. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully we get an opportunity to play in that thing. Jerry World's a different place to play in. We're going on the Dome tour. That's what I told the kids. Getting NRG and getting Alamo Dome in.
That's right.
All things go well, we're going to go play at Cowboy Stadium.
Ray, anything before we go?
Just because I looked ahead, but and we are inside, so that's not a factor. Is how we play. But next Friday in Dallas, when we get up to go to the stadium, it's going to be 36 degrees.
Let's go
next Thursday.
No, Friday.
Oh, Friday.
That's
right.
Yeah. I was wrong. I'm the one that you said Thursday because I've been saying Thursday, but it is Friday.
You're right. I like cold weather.
The low in Dallas is forecasted to be 34, and the high is 48 that day. So it'll be nice and cool. Let me throw this out. I know I've said this to you, but I think I'm correct in this with all the little sheets of paper I have in here with all these numbers written on it. But I think right now, Cuero, Wichita Falls, and South Lake Carroll have played in a state finals game in 5 consecutive decades. And South Lake Carroll got added to that because when Ewers, who's now the quarterback at Texas, I think they played in the finals in 20. But they were 80s, 90s, 2000s, teens, and 20. So there's 3 schools that have done it 5 times. If we are successful tomorrow and win, we would be the only school in the state of Texas that's done it 6 straight decades.
That's good.
And that's sustained excellence.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why programs like, now, I'm not trying to throw Wichita Falls under the bus, but they did it in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and they've been probably fairly irrelevant, is what I'm saying, since then. But to think that this started in 1970 with a team that was 6-4, and if you can get there, it'll be the 12th time.
Yeah, 12 times.
12 times in 60 years.
That's neat.
That's pretty. Actually, it wouldn't be totally 60 years. It'd be more like 52 years, but in 6 decades.
Yep.
Well, Coach, Good luck tomorrow night. Hopefully next week we can talk more about.
No, I know.
No.
That's
you're
good.
You're
No, that's good.
That's good information. Hopefully next week we can talk about 6 decades in a row. All
That's
right.
right.
All right.
So good luck tomorrow night against
Yes,
the
sir.
Wimberley Texans.
Thank you. Go Mean Green.
Everybody please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the Clanging national anthem. Roll has risen.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Alamo Stadium in San Antonio, Texas for today's semifinal matchup between the Cuero Gobblers and the Wimberley Texans. Cuero comes in with a record of 13-1. Wimberley comes in with a record of 14-0, a game where the winner punches their ticket to Jerry's World next week. Ray, these two teams have inevitably been on a collision course for today's games with Cuero going to Region 3.
Yeah, like I said, normally we would meet them in the regional finals or the regional semifinals like we have several times, you know, in the past years, certainly last year. And looking back at the history, you know, they beat us up in Bastrop in 17, but 18 and 19. Many times that we played back in 06, they beat us here in the Alamodome. But yes, I think most high school football prognosticators would have said it was either going to be Cuero Wimberley or Silsbee Wimberley. I mean, I think Wimberley was the prohibitive favorite in Region 4. But we come in having won 9 of 15 against them all time, and we're 4-3 against them in the playoffs, Clay.
All right, Cuero won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Will Carbonera will come out and kick this thing away to get this semifinal matchup started. Great atmosphere, a lot of folks from Wimberley here, a lot of folks from Cuero here. Man, this thing's going to be a good one.
I think we win the crowd. More people here than they do, but it's going to be noisy.
Carbonera direct kicks it to inside the 20-yard line. The Texans try to reverse the field. Get taken down by Sean Dillon Salazar at the 32-yard line. So Wimberley would take over at the 32. Starters on defense for the Gobblers: Savon Wilson, Christian Holmes, Javari Bacon, Jace Gomez, Tyron Gomez, Sean Burks, Brant Patek, Dayton Varela, Kenny Jackson, Jeremiah Wilson, and Tyson Williams. Wimberley comes to the line in a spread offense. You probably heard that in the coach's show. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near empty backfield for the Texans. Quarterback is a good one. He looks to his right. He misses. Ball's on the ground. Wimberley retains it, but Sean Burks was coming for Bear, folks. Missed him, but the next guy came, knocked the ball out, and dropped him back for about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, we talked about sacks. Cuero hadn't really had as many as a lot of high school teams have, and that'll go down as one, although it's a fumble, but he still results in a negative from the 32 back to the 26, a loss of 6.
2nd and 16 for the Texans. Quarterback looks, throws downfield over his intended receiver, ran a different route, incomplete, 3rd down.
Clay, I know you and I talked a lot about what we've seen on film, but if we can force them to throw the ball 20 yards down the field, I like our chances.
Yeah, they're known for their screens.
Right, they run a lot of screens.
A lot of screens to all different backs and receivers. Here we go, 3rd and 16 for the Texans. Flags on the play.
False start.
All right. Like Ray said, folks, these two teams know each other well. The coaching staffs know each other. Coach Ficach used to coach there. Real good friends with the head coach at Wimberley, Doug Warren. So these teams very familiar with each other. Quarterback rolls to his right. Breaks the pocket, keeps it himself. Well short of the first down. 4th down for the Texans.
You're going to see him roll to the right all day.
Ray watched some film. You watched some film of him all year, and his tendency is he's going to roll right all the time.
That's right. So,
all right, deep for the Gobblers is going to be Dason Gibbs. Dalen Gibbs, I'm sorry, going to be backed up at about his 40.
4th and 14. Ooh, wow.
Good kick, turns it over. Gibbs fields it at about the 26-yard line, breaks one tackle, gets past the 30, and then he goes backwards. All right, starters for the offense. Mason Notaro, Tyson Williams, Nathan Lucian, Kelton Dunn, Dalen Gibbs, Dason Varela, Kyle Weghorst, Matt Guerrero, Cash Cooper, Hayden Carter, and Cameron Body. Your hero of the game last week, Nathan Lucian, had a big game.
Tell you what, it's easier to find the clock here than it is in NRG Clay. It's like dead straight across from us.
2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Gibbs goes in motion, fakes to Gibbs. Notaro keeps it, and he is jumped on. Loss of 1. They got a good defensive front. Big number 80, nose guard number 55, and then they got some good linebackers that run to the ball. 2nd and 11. 2 receivers split to the near side. Kelton Dunn on the far side. The give is to Tyson. He tries to break a tackle. He's going to get dropped for a loss. So both defenses came out to play today.
Yeah.
So far, at least.
Like I said, they're going to play that 3-4, but on a lot of rundowns and what I saw on film, they send all 4 linebackers. I mean, they're sending 7 people to stop the run on obvious running downs.
All right, Cuero faces 3rd and 12. Quick pass out to Varela. Got some blockers. Not going to get the first down. Going to be well short of it. Out to about the 34. So we're going to bring up a 4th and 6 as the punt team comes on. Your punter, Brant Patek. Your snapper, Connor Kubish.
Their return guy, number 7 for them, they got a lot of double numbers, so I'm assuming it's Lane. Patek is we got a Patek punting to a Patek.
There we go.
But
that probably
I think they're like
very
distance
often.
cousins, but he's a good return guy.
We got a stoppage in play. Timeout, Wimberley.
He must be a soccer player too. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Brant punted the ball, and the return guy stuck his foot up and caught the ball in the air and pinned it to the ground as the ball was coming down. Yeah, I would think, like, we got a minute to talk here. I would think that you may see us next possession. I think we throw the short pass on first down because, like I said, they run blitz with some consistency. And I would think it's going to be difficult just to line up and run the ball straight at them on 1st and 10.
Wonder what Wimberley saw that they needed to call a timeout. That was kind of an odd timeout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on a punt, yeah. Good snap.
All right, Patek, wobbly end over end kick, fielded at the 35, makes one man miss, gets around the corner. No, he doesn't. Finished off by Burks and Kubish out to the 41-yard line. So Wimberley will start there on their second drive. They also got a good running back, folks. Number 25, Johnny Ball. He's kind of like a Christian McCaffrey. He just a low running back that keeps his feet and just keeps churning. Quarterback flanked by 2 running backs now. Keeps it himself over the right-hand side. Gets around the corner and down the sidelines. And they're not going to catch him.
They're not going to call that holding either.
One play, and Wimberley the quarterback goes around the right end and down the sidelines. Cody Stover, number 2, is the quarterback, a sophomore. Yep, and there's a hold, but they didn't
call it.
All right. The kick is up and good. So, with 8:43 left to go in the first quarter, Wimberley leads 7-0. Okay, folks. Wimberley is up 7-0 based on the
59-yard first down run by the quarterback.
There we go.
Cody Stover.
Deep for the Gobblers is Jeremiah Wilson. Can't tell who the other Gobbler is. It's deep. Wimberley's known for their kicking game. High kick. Taken at the 1-yard line by Wilson. He brings it on. Gets around the corner. Got a lane down the sidelines. Makes people miss and gets out to the 41-yard line. Good return there by Jeremiah. Had a big one last week against Silsby.
He kicked that ball to the goal line. Their kicker with a lot of hang time, too.
Takes it out to the 40-yard line, does Jeremiah. The Gobblers fortunate to have pretty good field position.
Yeah, that could have been tackled at about the 15 if he didn't have good speed there.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Gibbs goes in motion. The fake is to Gibbs and kept by Nataro. He goes up the middle, gets a couple. Brings up 2nd and 7. All 3 receivers split to the far side now. Nobody near. Tyson Williams and Mason Nataro in the backfield. They run the option to this side. Nataro keeps it. Gets about 4, 3rd and 3. The give is to Tyson. He tries to bounce it. He cuts up.
Got a first
Close
down.
to the first. Yep, I think he got it too, Ray. Just past the 50.
Yeah.
Good tough run there by Tyson Williams. Single receiver split to either side. Nataro looks to his left, throws downfield, got a man, caught by Gibbs.
He caught it.
Yep. Caught by Gibbs and goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Good pass and catch there by Nataro to Gibbs.
22 yards and a first down.
2 receivers split to either side. Nataro keeps it himself, gives up ground. Brant Patek was in out there that play as a wideout. Now he comes out and Kelton Dunn goes back in. So that was odd.
That was odd, yeah. Nice pickup by you.
A loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Three receivers to the far side. Dason Varela, the near wide receiver. Nataro fakes, drops back, throws downfield, got a man. In and out of the hands of Gibbs. Pretty good defense there.
Pretty good defense. I'm not sure he didn't. The defender may have flicked it with his hand. See if they show that again here on the in-house replay. Nope.
All right, so the Gobblers now face a 3rd and 12. Same formation, 2 to the far, 1 to the near. Tyson and Mason in the backfield. Nataro. The give is to Tyson. They wrap him up at his ankles and he goes nowhere. I'm going to give him actually a loss of 1 on the play. I think, Ray, I think we've seen we can get behind their secondary.
Yeah, we can get deep.
All right, offense stays out on the field, folks. 4th and about 14 in Texan territory. Play clock goes under 10. Under 5. Nataro throws deep. Caught by Varela. Caught by Varela at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5, folks. And that was a well-defended
but good throw
play
too.
there.
Yeah, just a good adjustment on the ball by the wide receiver. 27 yards on 4th and 14.
Here we go.
Sets up 1st and goal with the 5.
Got Brant Patek in the backfield as a slot back. He leads the way for Tyson over the right-hand side. Short, but
it's okay. On 1st and 5, you can do that.
2nd and goal from the 2. Same formation. Nataro under center. He keeps it himself up the middle.
Got in the end zone.
They give it to him, folks. Touchdown, Gobblers. He barely snuck in, but the ball broke the plane. Touchdown, Gobblers. Good play there by Mason as he's going down. He outstretched his hands. The ball crossed the plane. Touchdown, Cuero. Will Carbonera set to kick the extra point. Notaro is your holder. Good snap, good hold, and Carbonera drives it through. So with 4:42 left to go in the first quarter, the score is now tied on a drive that consisted of
10 plays, 60 yards, 4 minutes and 1 second.
There we go.
Clay?
And they did that with facing a 4th and 14.
Yeah. I was going to say, after last week, I did bring an extra pin this week, but I maybe should have brought 2. This may be up and down the field. I'm not thinking that, but in fact, at least on film, I've already been proven wrong once today. They really didn't score in a lot of Wimberley didn't on a lot of long plays. I'm very surprised that they scored on a 59-yard. You thought I'm saying 59-yard run.
Aided by a hold out there on our corner. In my opinion.
No, in my opinion, too. It looked like it live, and it also looked like it on the replay.
Okay, Carbonera set to kick this thing off. Short, high kick fielded at the 30-yard line. Taken down and out of bounds.
It's your backup quarterback.
By Dayton Varela.
Number 10. Again, it's going to be hard, folks. I'm not going to call them any Wimberley names. They have virtually 2 or 3 players for every number. I would assume that would be the senior, so I'm going to say
Dane Hennessy. All right, ball's going to be spotted at the 34-yard line for Wimberley. Gives to the big running back, and he goes nowhere. They're going to give him a gain. They're going to give him 2 yards. Javari Bacon led the attack there. Second and 8. Three receivers split out to the far side. Quarterback looks to his left and rolls to his right. Throws a pass that's low and incomplete.
There's to the right again, Clay.
Yeah.
You're going to see it. I mean, and it makes sense. He's a right-handed quarterback, but they like to curl up in the zone like they did there, and he rolls out to the right. Seen that play a lot on film for them. See if you can get off the field here defensively on 3rd down.
Quarterback in an empty backfield, throws downfield, wide open, in and out of the receiver's hands. Wow.
But again, 20-yard pass.
Yeah.
Not accurate.
Yeah,
we've seen that a lot on film too.
They just go down about 15 to 20 and they just settle in that open area.
But he overshot him that time.
Dalen Gibbs deep for the Gobblers.
Tell you what, can you tell the punter's numbers at number 8?
8, I think.
I didn't get it last time, but he had 51-yard punt last time.
Another pretty good punt.
Ooh.
Fielded one-handed by Tyson. And that's a late hit. Throw the flag. There it comes. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
He was past the white.
Yeah, and that was funny. The side judge who was closest to it didn't call it. And I guess the head linesman who would have been back here at the line of scrimmage from where the punt came, I mean, he threw the flag 30 yards, 40 yards.
Thank goodness.
So, okay, where are you going to say he picked it up, Clay? It bounced, let's say.
Probably the 25.
25, okay.
All right, so 15 yards is going to be tacked onto this. Yeah,
thank you.
That was way out of bounds. I mean, the field has a wide white edging, and he was passed right at the white when the guy made contact. So sorry about that. I got a little excited. Here we go. Gobblers, after the 15-yard penalty, have the ball at their 49-yard line. Notaro gives it to Tyson up the middle, breaks out down the sidelines, inside the 30, inside the 20, and then he's cut down at about the 15. Good run there by Tyson Williams. Takes it straight up the middle and then immediately cuts it to the right. Gobblers go quickly. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
36 yards on the first down carry by Williams.
Notaro again gives it to Tyson up the middle. He cuts back to the left, gets a couple. Second and 8 for the Gobblers. Notaro looks to his right, throws into the corner of the end zone. Got a man, just overthrew him. Varela made a move and got past his defender, but the ball sailed out of bounds. 3rd and 8.
You know, that's not I don't have a problem with that call on 2nd and 8 because you're gonna, well, Carbonero was kicking really well in pregame. He was knocking them through from 35 and 40, but I would think that this is 4-down territory.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Now Tyson goes to the far side as well. Notaro looks, throws up to Williams. Flag on the play.
Got a lineman. What are we?
No, they were the linemen. They're all.
I'm sorry, that's Lucian. It's just a big guy.
Yeah.
I thought that was the lineman.
Maybe Holden.
Holden.
Oh. Personal foul. Wimberley. We're not sure what happened, but we'll take it. Okay, Dunn comes out. Patek goes in to give them more beef.
So that's an automatic 1st down. It'll be half the distance to the goal and a 1st down.
All right, so the ball is going to be spotted at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. Single receiver split to either side. Unbalanced line. Patek in a slot. The give is to Tyson over the right-hand side. Makes one man miss. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Gobblers. Good, tough run there by Tyson Williams.
He's just so patient.
Yeah.
It's like run. You want him to run, and he's just letting people go by it. It looks so simple when he does it, but if you've ever been out there trying to do that, it's not as easy as it looks.
Good block by big Cameron Body to spring him for more yards and possibly into the end zone. Body was locked up with his guy, and Tyson ran right by him. Carbonera. Yep, flags on the play. We flinched.
Well, 51 yards in 5 plays after the nice punt return with the 15-yard penalty. Aided by a 15-yard penalty and another personal foul on 3rd and 8 after an incomplete pass that gave us a 1st down.
All right, Carbonera's going to try it again. High snap. Notaro handles it. Carbonera drives it through. 2:37 left to go in the 1st quarter. Cuero now leads 14-0. All right, folks, we're back following the Tyson Williams 2-yard touchdown run. During the extra point, we had a personal foul against Wimberley, and so the Gobblers will kick this thing off from the Wimberley 45-yard line.
This is always the $64,000 strategy question. You know, most of the time, if we try onside kick here and they get it at the 30, between the 35 and the 30, that's normally where they start. Or if you kick it in the end zone, they're going to start at the 25. So the question is I think you have a chance to try an onside kick, and all you're giving up is 10 yards.
Yeah,
of field position. I don't know what we're going to do, but
in looking at how Carbonara kicks off.
Yeah,
I would just do his normal directional kick to about the 10-yard line,
and try to tackle somebody down there. We're fixing to find out.
We're fixing to find out. That's what he does. And he gets probably the best one he's hit all year, and it goes in the end zone.
So they'll get it at the 25. You know, in playoff games, Clay, every possession is, important, critical, huge. But if you can hold them here and get it back and push it out to more than one score and get out of that deal of if they score, it's a tie game, it sure makes you play looser.
Quarterback keeps it himself. Big gain. Again, we talked about it. He's a good runner.
I think he's their best runner.
Yeah, he's so far shown it. Takes it out to the 36. 1st and 10, Wimberley. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near. Quarterback Stover in a shotgun. Keeps it himself up the middle, tries to spin. Christian Holmes is there to say,
Nah, you're not coming back.
No.
You did it once.
You did it once, you ain't doing it again.
Yeah, right.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Boy, that's a favorable spot.
Two receivers split to the far side, one to the near. Quarterback flanked by his 2 running backs. Takes the snap, hands off to the running back. He tries to bounce it, breaks 1 tackle, but not the next one. Poteg, Bacon, Burks, Hakeem Anderson.
No gain.
No gain.
Yeah, watch number 7. Are you going to split him out now?
Empty backfield. Quarterback drops straight back. Looks downfield. Pressured. Now he throws to a late receiver crossing the middle. Big gain. Still on his feet. That's what they do the best, folks.
Yep.
Quarterback bides enough time to have his receiver get open, and he caught it in the middle of the field and took it down deep into Gobbler territory. 1st and 10 from the Cuero 26.
39 yards.
Shotgun. Quarterback hands off to the big full running back. He breaks 1 leg ankle tackle and gets down to about the 20. That's what he's known for right there. Just keeping his feet and running low and getting extra yards.
You think you got a shot at him in the backfield, and he shakes that leg and off he goes.
And that's the end of the first quarter, folks, with the Gobblers leading 14-7. We'll be back.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Start of the second quarter. Wimberley has it 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line of the Cuero Gobblers. Fakes the handoff, throws a little screen pass to the tight end.
That's a well-designed play.
Yeah, tight end just
drug across
and caught it in the left flat. 1st and 10, Wimberley at the 12. Quarterback keeps it over the left-hand side, breaks the tackle.
There's your broken tackle.
Gets into the end zone. Good snap. Missed it. Missed it to the left, folks. So 11:26 left to go in the half. The score is now Cuero 14, Wimberley 13.
Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays. Went 75 yards. The big one was the 39-yard pass off the scramble. Stover to Ryan Shaw, the receiver, on 3rd and 11. They converted, and it took them 3 plays from there to get it in the end zone. But the extra point may loom big, Clay.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, deep for the Gobblers is going to be Dalen Gibbs and Jeremiah Wilson. Your second level is Sean Dillon Salazar and Kenny Jackson. High kick, fielded by Wilson at about the 9-yard line. He fumbles it, picks it up, goes straight up the field, and gets out to about the 22, 23. They're going to give him the 24. Zyler Jones in the game now with Tyson and Mason in the backfield. The fake is to Jones. Nataro throws.
Oh, get on the ground.
In and out of the hands of Tyson Williams. He threw it behind him.
Yeah.
Tyson was open, but in the flat out there, but Mason threw it behind him. Luckily, that thing wasn't picked off.
Yeah, that's dangerous when
it's deflected.
Receiver sticks his hand back and pops it up in the air. Glad that one found the turf.
All right, same formation for the Gobbler. 2nd and 10. The fake is to Williams. Mason keeps it around the left side, down the sidelines. Tough to catch, folks. They catch him, but not after he gets down to the 21-yard line of Wimberley. Good play there for a fake to Tyson. Mason keeps it himself around the left-hand side.
55 yards.
Takes it 55 yards, and the Gobblers go quickly. They like to go up tempo after a big play. The give is to Tyson again. He stutter steps, gets a couple. Little extracurricular after the whistle, no flag. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Stoppage in play while they fix the sticks over there. All right, Ray, while we got this little break, you got any numbers jump out at you?
Well, both quarterbacks are doing it on the ground. Mason more passing than Stover, but Stover's been the guy who's hurt us for them offensively. 59-yard touchdown run and a 12-yard touchdown run. But so, let's see, that's 72, 84, 96, and a minus. He's about 90. Stover's got about 90 yards. That's their quarterback's got about 90 yards rushing already. And, of course, for us, Tyson's got a big run of 36, and the one you just saw, 55. We've got 55 yards passing, and they've got 47 yards passing.
All right. They got the sticks fixed. Say that about 10 times.
Yeah.
For a 2nd and 7 for the Gobblers. Nataro along with Jones and Williams in the backfield. Nataro looks to his left, throws in the corner of the end zone. Got Gibbs. Caught! Touchdown, Gobblers in the left corner of the end zone.
Nice throw. Nice. Great. Better catch.
Better catch.
Yes.
Good throw by Nataro. Better catch by Gibbs to lay out and bring that thing in.
18 yards. Number 18 to number 12 for 18.
Oh, man. Great. He caught it. There was no doubt about it. He didn't hit the ground. Caught the back half of it. Half of it was past him. Caught the back half. Brought it in his belly before he hit the ground. As Carbonera sets to kick this thing. And here we go.
Now we're down a point.
Blocked extra point. They pick it up on the run, and they're going the other way. They get their points back.
Yeah, now they're.
No flags on the play.
Snap was low. Snap hit the ground and bounced, and we had a little trouble getting it down. And that's just the perfect bounce. If the ball bounces,
then we tackle him
anywhere else.
And their punt returner is the one that brought it back. We weren't going to catch him. So they get 2 points. We get nothing.
Well, but we got 6 before they got 2.
Right.
So.
So that brings the score to 20-15. Makes it interesting now, Ray.
Yep.
Now we're chasing the points.
Yep. Okay, so we went 76 yards in 4 plays. The big play was obviously, well, 2 big plays, the 55-yard run and then the great reception by Dalen Gibbs.
All right, Carbonera set to kick this thing off. High, short kick. He fair caught it at the 21-yard line, so Wimberley will start there.
Yeah, actually, they'll bring it out to the 25.
They're going to put him at the 20, 25.
In one of the game films I watched, the refs messed that up because that's now the college rule and the pro rule. But in the Lampasas game, the Lampasas kid fair caught it at the 7-yard line, and they put it at the 7-yard line and made him start at the 7.
All right, Wimberley comes to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. High snap. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, almost picked off by Tyson Williams.
that could have been 6 quick.
I don't know who he was throwing it to. The receiver out there was looking to block. He had his back to the quarterback. So Gobblers dodge a bullet there. Almost get it, but
that Tyson's playing safety now, Clay. It wasn't earlier.
quarterback hits a receiver right over the middle of the field. First down.
That's that little RPO, fake the zone read, and then just stand up and throw it to the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Pick up 13 yards.
Two receivers now split to either side. One goes in motion. Fake to him. Quarterback keeps it himself over the left-hand side. Breaks one tackle. Breaks two or three, and gets the first down.
Again, on film, I think he's better than the tailback. I mean, it's amazing how many times people grab at him and he runs through, you know what I'm saying? If you don't put a shoulder into him and wrap him with both arms, he's not going to go down.
First and 10, Wimberley at their 49-yard line. Three receivers to the near side, one to the far. Another high snap. Quarterback keeps it himself up the middle. This time we get him, but not after a gain of 3. You're grateful when you get him down for 3.
Well, you know, to a lot of extent, I mean, not anywhere. I'm not taking anything away from Stover. He's not anywhere near the athlete that Jordan Whittington was when we played Pleasant Grove, but their offense looks a lot like that. I mean, he's predominantly run the ball more than anybody they got, and he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Whether it's just a quarterback sweep or fake the zone read, and then I don't think he's reading it. It's just like, let's fake it.
Rolls to his left this time, but he doesn't throw it. Gets close to the marker. Going to be about a yard short, so 3rd and 1. So he went against his tendency there.
Right.
Rolled to his left, but he didn't throw it. He kept it. So single receiver split to the near side. Another high snap. Quarterback keeps it himself. Barely gets it. About a half a yard short, almost a half yard past the sticks. They're going to give him a full yard. 1st and 10, Wimberley at the Cuero 40.
Yeah, he's already carried the ball. He's carried the ball 10 times already, and their tailback has carried it 3.
Three receivers now split to the far side, none to the near. Quarterback again keeps it up the middle, and he is stopped for a 1-yard gain.
Clay, their offensive line
Cameron Villa
take really pretty wide splits. You follow what I'm saying? It creates a lot of running lanes, but their offensive line tackle to tackle kind of reminds me of Texas Tech back in the Mike Leach, you follow what I'm saying, days where they were just spread out everywhere. But because if you look at how spread out our defensive linemen are.
3 receivers to the near side. Yeah, we have a timeout. They didn't have the right personnel on the field. One of their wide receivers ran off at the very last second. So Timeout, Wimberley. That's their second one. Okay, Wimberley comes back out on the field following the timeout, their timeout. Gobblers come out. Wimberley facing a 2nd and 9 at the Cuero 39-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 split to the near side. 1 goes in motion, fakes to him, quarterback drops back, throws a little screen to 25. He catches it, goes down.
How is that not holding?
Hey, yeah, takes it down to the 10-yard line.
I mean, that's just, they're like tackling the defensive back. Watch this on the replay. Yeah.
Yeah, replay shows it was holding. So.
Yeah, and you hear a lot of boos from the Cuero fans because they show it on the big board here, and you can see it.
Wimberley comes to the line facing a 1st and goal from the 10. 3 receivers split to the near side. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws it over the head of his intended receiver. Flags on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be on him.
Illegal shift on the Texans.
Well, we'll take 5 and moves it back to the 15. So we got 1st and 15.
2 receivers.
1st and goal from the 15.
2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback drops back. We've got a lot of time, breaks it. Tyron Gomez there to keep him from going anywhere, gets 1-yard gain. Good pursuit there by Tyron. He came from
all the way to the
opposite
left side of the field, went all the way around behind the blocker and behind the quarterback and caught him from behind.
All right. 2nd and goal from the 14. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws back, nobody there.
Brad
good
Patek. He read it.
Brad Patek got back there quickly. Stopped him for only a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, we've seen
job.
two screens on the last 4 plays. Like you said, they throw them a lot.
Good job by Patek. Quarterback rolls all the way out to his right and then throws it back. Patek was there.
3rd down and 13.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side.
You hold them here, they probably try a field goal, Clay. Puts them within a field goal.
Somebody jumped. Referees talk about it.
I think they may call this on us, but our coaches are lobbying.
Well, it was close because they're having to talk about it for 20 seconds.
We didn't make contact, though, did we?
All right, it's going to be against the Gobblers. Takes the ball down to the 8-yard line. Third and goal from the 8. They move. They don't call it. Quarterback keeps it up the middle.
Good.
We cut his legs out from under him. Sean Burks, Zyler Jones. Brant Patek was signaling that they moved. No call. 4th down. Field goal team comes on.
That's a big stop.
Big stop.
Yeah, if they make it, you're still up 20-18. If you can go score and then you get the ball to start the second half.
All right, so we're looking at a 24-yard field goal. Good snap. And it's good. So 3:29 left to go in the half. The score is now Cuero 20, Wimberley 18. Okay, Wimberley set to kick this thing off following the field goal after a drive of.
Covered 68 yards to get down to the 7-yard line, and then they had the 24-yard field goal.
Dalen Gibbs and Jeremiah Wilson deep. Wilson's going to field this thing. He probably should have let it go, but he's going to field it anyway and gets still on his feet. Out to about the 20. Shoot, he's still going, folks. Past the 30 to about the 33, 34-yard line. So good run there by Jeremiah Wilson after getting met about 10 yards before that.
He caught it at about the 10 and ended up out at the 30.
33.
33.
All right, 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the half. Cuero leads 20-18. Looking to put points on the board right before half. Nataro in the backfield along with Jones and Williams. The handoff is to Jones. He cuts back and up. Good first down run there by Zyler for 5. Second and 5.
It's the first carry today for Zyler.
The give is to Tyson over the right-hand side. Gets close to the first down. Not a favorable spot. It's 3rd and 1.
Look at this. Wekar said his guy blocked 20 yards behind the play.
Nataro under center keeps it himself up the middle. First down, Gobblers. Ball spotted at the Cuero 45-yard line. Give his to Zyler up the middle. They ran a player off late, man. We snapped it, and he was right there in the field of play. They didn't call it.
No, they did. They got it.
Oh, they did.
They did.
I didn't see the flag.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't throw it. They almost all wear those mics now. The refs can talk to each other. I don't know if that's what. When we go hurry up like that, about all I can do to get everything written down and look up and see what happens when the ball snaps. So.
All right, so the ball is taken to the 50-yard line following that penalty, 1st and 5. Jones and Williams in the backfield. Nataro rolls to his left, throws in and out of the hands of Gibbs. Led him a little too far.
He could have run for 15 yards with the hole that was there. I mean, it wasn't a run called, but.
And Kyle Weghorst again drives his man 30 yards from the play. All right, 2nd and 5. Nataro gives to Tyson up the middle, big hole. He stumbles, gets the first down, or close to it.
Oh boy, that's not a good spot either.
Oh, I'm telling you.
He dove way past the line.
Maybe his knee touched.
I don't know.
They're going to give him a first down at the 45-yard line of Wimberley. They go quickly, give to Tyson again, same play. He tries to squirt through there, gets 2.
We have 3 timeouts, so time's really not an issue if we get going here.
Nataro throws downfield. Caught by Dalen Gibbs.
Man, what a game by Dalen Gibbs today.
What a catch by that little man.
He may be the shortest receiver on either team.
And he was covered well. All right, that takes the ball down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Cuero.
Picked up 19.
High snap given to Williams. He tries to bounce it. He does, and gets down to about the 20. They're going to get
timeout.
Yep,
They did.
They did. Gets him down to the 20. Good run there by Tyson Williams to make something out of nothing. Brings up a 2nd and 6. All right, Cuero facing a 2nd and 6 with 41 seconds left to go. Ball is on the 20-yard line of Wimberley.
Clay,
go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, without, if you get out of bounds or you throw an incompletion, different deal. But even with 2 timeouts in high school ball in 40 seconds, at best, I think you got 5 plays. Because if you don't call the timeout, you're going to burn 15 to 20 seconds to get the ball spiked. But so what do you do to go 20 yards and 4, you know what I'm saying, or 5 plays? Now, if you get out of bounds, it's a whole different story. 3
receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Williams and Nataro in the backfield. Nataro rolls to his right, throws in the corner of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Dalen Gibbs. Touchdown, Gobblers.
What a throw, what a catch.
All you need is 1 foot.
That's all you need is 1 foot.
He got it in the far corner of the end zone. Wow. Great catch. Even better throw by Nataro to lead him, because again, he was covered well. Look at the defender, Ray. Boy, he got in too.
He got in. He was in there.
No
doubt about that.
No doubt about it. So Carbonera comes on to kick the extra point.
Now this is interesting. Okay, we're up 8. You had to go up 9. That's the right call. There you go.
And he squirts it through the left corner of the goalpost. Folks, we got a treat for you in the second half. We're going to have some extra footage, not footage, another camera angle for you. We finally got that thing paired. Oscar, our tech guy, along with Toby, our tech guy down on the field, and you're going to be able to see both the view you're seeing right now plus what Toby has down on the field. So Oscar will toggle back and forth through those things, and so you're going to get to see some good action, folks. So we're fired up about that in the second half. Ray, Gobblers go up 27-18 on a Mason Notaro pass to Dalen Gibbs for her.
We went nine plays, 67 yards. The touchdown pass was a 20-yard pass from Notaro to Gibbs. And, hey, we've been talking about all year so already in the first half. Notaro's quarterback lingo responsible for run for one, thrown for, you know what I'm saying, thrown for two. He's responsible for 3 TDs already in the first half, which I think pushes that number for him on the year to 50.
All right.
Well, look, I'll double check that at halftime.
Okay, Will Carbonera set to kick this thing off. 34 seconds left to go in the half. The Gobbler kickoff team looking to contain the returner. Nothing big before the end of the half. Fielded at the 15-yard line.
Ouch.
One missed tackle, but the others come and clean him up. Sean Burr. Oh, we got a big high flag that almost hit the ceiling. See who this is on.
Yeah, sure don't want it to be on us. That'll put the ball out almost to midfield.
Patek is saying it's against them.
Yeah, we'll
and
take
it
that.
is.
And we've always said they play on the edge. Is that I'm being polite when I say that.
Politically correct.
Politically correct. They play on the edge. That's the third one they've had this game.
They play. Word starts with a D and ends with a Y. Is that what you're getting at?
I'm getting at that, but
Okay.
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
But no, and we've seen it in years
You've
past.
seen it,
We've
yep.
seen it every time we play them.
We saw it last year on the same field, but here we go. Ball is pushed back to the.
But the kick was to the 15, and he returned it out to the.
It's taken back to the about
20,
the 14-yard line. So here we go. 27 seconds left. Wimberley on their own 14.
I think you're going to see the quarterback run it once, and they're going to go to the locker room.
Giving it to the running back right up the middle. Big run. He's still on his feet. Wow.
Like I said, he runs hard.
Hey, gets it out past the 45 to about the. They're going to give him the 45. So Wimberley's not quitting yet. Rolls to his left, throws, and knocked out of bounds right at the short of the sticks. Dason Varela knocked him out of bounds for a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. 9 seconds left to go. Wimberley has 1 timeout left. And Cuero calls their second. Okay, Wimberley comes to the line of scrimmage following the Cuero timeout. 9 seconds left, facing the 2nd and 4. Ball is on the Cuero 49-yard line. High snap, gives to the running back up the middle. Stays on his feet, gets down to about the 31. 2 seconds left. Wimberley calls their last timeout. Man.
He runs hard.
He does. He hits the hole quickly, and again, we're kind of, I guess, playing a prevent defense,
Right.
so to speak. But he gashed us those two
he got
plays.
31 and 18 on 2 consecutive carries.
All right, so what do you do here? They got a good kicker. Do you try a field goal or do you throw it in the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good his leg. I mean, he's got a good leg. I don't know. They know what his range
is. But is it a 50-yard leg?
You know, it'd be a 48-yard field goal if he tried a field goal.
He's over there stretching his leg out.
Yeah, they're going to try it. 26.
Yep.
The red sock on one leg and no sock on the kicking leg. Clay, if I was us, put Jeremiah and stand him back under the goalpost. If it's short, you know, you got a chance.
Sure, that's true.
You know.
All right, so they're going to trot him out for a 48-yard field goal. 3 seconds left on the clock. That's not a bad idea, putting somebody back there to return it, but we're all up. Good snap. And it is
wide.
Way left. Way wide left. All right, folks.
Right, hey, we hang on. Kept him off the scoreboard.
All right, so we're at halftime. Cuero leads 27-18. We will be back toward the end of the halftime. Ray will give you first half numbers, and we'll get the second half kicked off.
Introducing the 2022 Texan Stars dance team. Texan Stars are under the direction of Lowry Walker and Sheridan Wilson. Your dancers for the Texan Stars: freshman, all-star dancer, Addison Hoffman. Sophomore, all-star dancer, Dylan Steele. Junior, all-star dancer, Sadi Herrera. Senior, all-star dancer and lieutenant, Soraya Manning. And senior, all-star dancer and captain, Lindsay Walker. The Stars will be performing a dance to Crocodile Rock, choreographed by Gianna Solis. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on turf, the Wimberley Texan Marching Band. Band is led onto the field by senior drum majors Isabella Frank and Chloe Shipman. This afternoon, the Texan Band will be performing a few fan favorites: Malaguena, the drum cadence, Bleacher Feature, and the Horse. Sit back and enjoy the Wimberley Texan Marching Band.
right, Coach, halftime. Gobblers are up 27-18. How's it going?
All right, folks, we're back here at halftime real quick. Our roving reporter, Mike Cantu, caught up with Jared Fikach at halftime as he was coming off the field. Listen and watch.
All right, Coach, halftime. Gobblers are up 27-18. How's it going? Tell me about the first half.
Hey, first half, our kids battled, faced some things. We just got to we got to settle down a little bit. We got to tackle a little better. Keep playing momentum. Got 24 more minutes, man.
All right, sir. Thank you so
Let's
much.
go.
The Texan band is under the direction of John Whitewater, Reese Spano, Adam Apollo, and Shannon Atkins. The band would like to thank this year's gold medal sponsors Gypsy Express Transport and Heidi Night Photography, as well as the Wimberley ISD administrators, band parents, and teachers for all of your continued support. Go Texans!
First Lieutenant and 2-year All-American dancer Haley Hill. Second Lieutenant and All-American dancer Soraya Sanchez. Social officers are Hannah Perez, Tabitha Hiles, Cassidy Cowley, and Alira Johnson. Congratulations to our Trotter of the Week, Constance Hernandez. Trotters are under the direction of Danielle Perales. This week, the Trotters will be reporting to Out of Sight, played by the Friday Cuero Gobbler Band. So sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, folks, we're back. We've got about 5 minutes left before halftime ends. Gobblers have come back out on the field and are warming up on their end of the field. Ray, talk about first half numbers.
Statistically fairly even, but the difference is you get a stop and you force a field goal and you get another stop. I mean, time helped with the second stop and they missed a field goal, but first downs, Cuero had 13, Wimberley had 10. Cuero 20 carries for 135 yards on the ground. Wimberley 18 on one for 168. And that's a little bit misleading too, Clay. They had 59 on the one touchdown run, but then when we're in the prevent defense, they got 31 and 16 on the last drive. But Cuero have been a little more efficient passing, 112 yards. Wimberley 96. Cuero's punted one time. Wimberley's punted twice. Cuero has not fumbled or lost any. Wimberley had the one fumble early on, first play of the game, wasn't it? And then they recovered their own fumble. Penalties have been a big factor. Cuero's only had 2 penalties for 10 yards. Wimberley 6 for 52. And we've already discussed that a little bit, kind of the chippiness and how they play with an edge sometimes, and it's probably beyond the edge, but it ends up costing them, and it cost them 3 times in the first half for 15-15. And, well, one time it was only 7 yards, but it converted a 3rd and 8, became 1st and goal from the 6, and we scored on the next play. Extra points have been an adventure. We've attempted 4 kicks. The one was blocked and returned for 2 points. So we're 3 of 4. They're 1 of 2. They missed the one, but they kind of got that back with the 2-point return off of our blocked extra point, and then they did kick a field goal and missed the one. So they're 1 for 2 in the field goal department. Time of possession, very even, 11 minutes and 6 seconds for Cuero, 12:54 for Wimberley. But again, I think the key to everything we've kind of talked about is we did what we needed to do to get off the field and not give them a score before half after we had scored the touchdown, and we get the ball to start the second half. So, if you can put a drive together and go down and score, yourself out to potentially 16, 2 touchdowns and two-point, conversions, which would be, a more comfortable place to find. But, I mean, we're up 2 scores right now. They've got to score a touchdown and a field goal. Yeah. But that would make it 2 touchdowns and two-point conversions. One thing I didn't talk about, Clay, we talked about this in the coaches show, and a lot of people probably didn't tune in early enough to hear that. But this is a hidden stat, hidden yardage. One reason we only have 247 total, and they've got 264 is – on kickoff returns, we have 3 kickoff returns for 78 yards, and they have 3 kickoff returns for 34 yards. So we're plus 44 yards in kickoff returns. So obviously your offensive stats aren't as big because you don't have to go as far to score, but it's a momentum, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Builder. They scored first on the long run, and they kicked back off, and we had a nice 40-yard, you know what I'm saying, return out to midfield. We're able to go down and convert. So,
hey, you know what? I'll lose the yardage battle if we can have short drives and convert on them.
Sure. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'll second that motion any day. But no, again, I would think you'd have to say, I know if we could have been the fly on the wall, and the coaches were watching this as a film on the next day, what was wrong in the first half, or not that anything was wrong. We broke down a couple of times on defense that resulted in 30, 40, 50-yard plays for them. But other than that, I think offensively we executed well. We're clean with the penalties. Defensively, I think we've done a pretty good job. They do a lot of things. They screen it. They throw it in the flat. They run the quarterback power. They run the quarterback, off the zone read. They give it to the number 25, whose name is Johnny Ball. And he can run the ball for sure. But I think the key here is can you put something together and go down and get some points on this first possession of the second half. I feel pretty comfortable. I've watched almost every game that they didn't win by blowout, you know what I'm saying, fashion by 30, 40, 50 points. And I can assure you they have not been by what the games that I watched, the 5 games that I watched where they won by a touchdown or 14 points, I don't recall them ever being behind at halftime. So it'll be interesting to see how Wimberley responds to some adversity.
Well, we're fixing to get this second half kicked off. Gobblers will receive. Jeremiah Wilson and Dalen Gibbs are deep for the Gobblers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. You know, they kick it over right to the sideline. Jeremiah, like if he lets it go out of bounds, you get it at the 35. If you catch it on the sideline and you lose your balance and you step out of bounds, you're at the 10. You know what I'm saying? You're at the 10-yard line. But certainly can't in any way take away from a great job the kick return kick returners have done in this game. In the first half, Jeremiah took one 40 yards on the first one, 15 on the second one, and 23 on the third one. So he's done a great job so far today. 78 yards of, you can call it offense. It's 78 yards of field position that your offense doesn't have to get.
Okay. 1 half away to determine who's going to AT&T next week. High kick, sails over Jeremiah's head. Gobblers bring it out at the 25. Good choice there by Jeremiah, not to backpedal.
All right, stand at the goal line, and if you got to step back to catch it, let it go. One thing, Clay, that I will say that we did not see a whole lot of in the first half for Cuero, he had the long 55-yard run, but Mason only carried the ball 7 times. We got 4 wide receivers to the right, or 3 wide receivers and a tight end here.
Yep.
I think you may see quarterback draw.
Different formation for the Gobblers. 4 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Notaro in the backfield by himself. There it is. Good call, Coach. Coach Reese.
Yep.
Fakes the pass, cocks his arm and then keeps it himself all the way. Good gain there on first down for Notaro for 9, 2nd and 1. Same formation. See what they do out of it there again. And in your formation, you have Patek, Gibbs, Williams, and Lucian in that 4 bunched out here to the near side. Quick pass to Tyson. They read it perfectly, jumped on it, and almost picked it off.
That's tough because if you're the defensive back, you know what's coming on that. If you're thinking through it, and if he turns to throw it, they're just running straight through the blocker. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the blocker back into the receiver.
All right, Gobblers get back into a more conventional formation. Williams, Notaro in the backfield along with Patek. The give is to Williams, following Patek, and I don't know if he got it, Ray.
No.
He's going to be about a half a yard short. Man, they came up and stuck him on that play. Number 7.
Get under center here and just sneak it. It's the best play to make 1 yard that there is, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Notaro comes off the field. We get a jumbo package in there. Direct snap to Tyson Williams, and
Wimberley called timeout.
Yep, Wimberley called timeout. So Notaro came off the field. Burks, Patek, some other big guys came in there, and they were going to direct snap this thing right to Tyson Williams.
I know I've alluded to this before in broadcast many times, and someday I'm going to go back and look it up, but I've seen it before. But when you need a yard, and I don't think it's because Tom Brady's a great rusher, but I think I've seen a stat that in his NFL career on 3rd and 1 or less than 1, the number's something like it's close to 100, and he's been stopped he's like 97-1. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like unbelievable.
Because he's quarterback sneaking?
Yeah, I mean, you just can't. But because if you don't do a signal and you just, for lack of a better word, goose the center, you know what I'm saying? The center's going to get off before anybody, and you just basically fall forward.
Yeah. All right, so Wimberley comes back out on the field after calling a timeout.
Yeah, to say that this is a big play would be an understatement.
Oh, man. All right, so Notaro's back out on the field. We got jumbo package Kyle Weghorst. We got Sean Burks. We got Brant Patek in the backfield. Notaro under center. He sneaks it, and everybody pushes him.
Right.
He gets it. So
they listened to me.
They did. You must have.
I got the first down call right, and I got the fourth down call right.
There we go.
Not in between. Yeah, he picked up statistically 2 for the first down.
All right, Tyson and Zeiler in the backfield with Notaro. Lucian in a slot. The give is to Tyson over the right-hand side. He gets out to about the 40. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. Zeiler Jones over the left-hand side, driving for 3, pushed back but gets 3. Gobblers face a 3rd and 3. Our tech guy Oscar said we've got 5,000 devices, Ray. Not too shabby.
Well, I want everybody to watch, but I'll be happy not to have the ending we had last week to get that number up close to 10,000.
All right, 3rd and 3. Notaro, Jones, and Williams. Play clock gets to 3-2. He gets it off, gives it to Tyson up the middle.
He made a first down.
Breaks the tackle, gets outside.
Maybe
down into Texan territory, down the sidelines. Stiff arming folks down to about the 10. They're going to spot him out at the 9.
From the 43 to the 9.
Tyson Williams,
48 yards.
Busts out of the crowd. Stiff arms folks and gets down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9. Again, Tyson Williams up the middle, or same play. He gets about 1. You know, folks, Tyson is not a big bruising back, but man, he runs like it. I mean, he just accepts that contact and then just uses it to go a different direction. Tyson, Zeiler, Mason. The give is to Zeiler over the left-hand side.
Snap hurt us there. I'm not sure if we weren't going to do something else. You know what I'm saying? And it messed up the timing.
Yeah, Notaro's raising his hands in the air like
I couldn't do.
I couldn't do anything but hand it off.
It's above my head.
All right, 3rd and goal from the 7.
I think it's got to be Notaro faking it and keeping it. But they're going to be coming off the corners, both of them.
Nope, he throws it, throws a slant. Varela was your intended receiver, incomplete. So now we got decisions.
Well, if you kick a field goal, you go up 30, you go up 12.
They're doing it.
A touchdown and 8 points and 3 points can't beat you.
The field goal unit is coming on. Going to be a 25-yard field goal. We'll give him 24.
Right.
Will Carbonera. Good snap, good hold. And
Made it.
Carbonera drives it through, folks. So
That's a big 3 points.
yeah, it wasn't a touchdown like we wanted, but it's points. And so that pushes the score to Cuero 30, Wimberley 18. We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Scores 30-18 in favor of the Gobblers following the 25-yard field goal by Will Carbonera that capped off a drive of
11 plays, and we went from the 25 to the 7, so that would have been 75 minus 7, 68, covered 68 yards.
Okay. Gobblers come away with points, which is what you want in a game like this.
That's Will Carbonera and Cuero's first field goal of the year.
Yes, it is. Maybe we have discovered a new weapon. He was hitting them before the game.
Yeah,
so.
he was.
All right. High kick to about the 14-yard line. Wimberley takes it straight up the middle of the field and finally is wrestled down by Garrett Lance along with Kenny Jackson. He's going to get out to the 41-yard line, so pretty good starting field position for Wimberley. And one good thing, Ray, how much clock did we chew up on that drive?
4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah, that's huge. 7:16 left to go in the third quarter. Wimberley gets the ball for the first time. High snap given to the big running back. Into the second level. Finally thrown down by Jace Gomez. Nope, Travis Seals, apologize. Into Gobbler territory at the Cuero 47-yard line.
$12 yards in a first down on first down. Yeah, they averaged right at 9.7 yards per first down snap in the first half. Need to do a little better on first down.
3 receivers to the near side. One goes in motion, comes in a little closer. Again, the gift is to the big running back. He runs over Travis Seals and gets close to the first down. Seals came up and Ball just lowered his shoulder.
They do a good job of, you want to call it a seal block? I mean, it looks like you got somebody there and they just get a shoulder turned, you know what I'm saying? And it creates kind of a gap for him.
Again, the handoff is over the left-hand side. Seals comes in there this time and helps clean him up. Kenny Jackson along with Jeremiah Wilson. All right, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. 1st and 10 for Wimberley in Cuero territory. Quarterback takes a high snap, throws the pass. Good catch on a slant, brought down by Seals. Right at the marker, first down.
Gave him 10.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Cuero 22-yard line. Single receiver to the far side. Quarterback under center. I formation, keeps it himself. Burks tries to hang on and wait for the rest of the crew to come. Drops him for a 2-yard loss. Good play there by Sean Burks to fill it, and then his friends come to help. 2nd and 12.
Always nice to have friends come to your aid.
You got that right. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Another high snap given by the running back up the middle. Breaks, tackles inside the 10. finally drugged down by Jace Gomez. First and goal
from the 9.
Didn't see a lot of the big running back the first half, but they're running him now. I formation for the Texans. Quarterback under center. They moved. There we go. They called it.
They heard us from all the way up here.
Yeah. All right, so that pushes them back 5.
It's interesting. They brought the big tight end out, so they're going to go 2 wide, or 1 wide and 2 wide. With two backs.
2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback flanked by his 2 backs. Another high snap, hands off over the right-hand side.
Get him on the ground.
And we get him on the ground after a gain of about 2.
Yeah, to the 12.
Christian Holmes did the damage. 2nd and goal from the 12.
That's the first time that number 24 has carried the ball for them today.
Quarterback under center again. 1 back in the backfield. They fake to him, roll to the right, hit the tight end in the flat. Open. He gets in for a score.
Yep, somebody didn't stay on their man.
That's that play that they ran earlier, Ray. He was in a slot on the opposite side, just gets lost amongst people running across, and then he's wide open in the opposite flat. Wimberley lines up for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and he drives it through. So 3:21 left to go in the 3rd quarter. That now brings the score to Cuero 30, Wimberley 25. Okay, Wimberley set to kick this thing off following the touchdown after a drive of
8 plays, 59 yards.
Let it go out of bounds. High kick goes out of bounds at about the 8. Flags come out. Gobblers will start at the 30-yard line, leading 30-25. 3:21 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Nataro, Jones, Williams in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Nataro gives it to Jones. He tries to bounce it and is dropped for a big loss. A loss of 4. Second and 14. two receivers, Gibbs and Varela to the near side, Dunn to the far side, Tyson and Mason in the backfield. Nataro bobbles the snap and is dropped for another big loss. They brought him, Ray.
Yeah.
They brought the two linebackers that time. They were blitzing big time. 3rd and 19. Same formation. Nataro takes a snap, looks, throws, in and out of the hands of Kelton Dunn.
They threw a flag. There's a flag.
Flag has come out, but
I don't think it's going to be interference.
No,
because he threw it toward the backfield.
Yeah. Slant pass to Dunn was well defended. They knock it away, but we have a flag on the play.
It must be on us because they're talking to them.
Yep. Illegal formation. Against Gobblers, Wimberley declines. Punt team comes out. So Brant Patek will take this snap at about his 7-yard line.
You ever seen the punt returner run up and tell everybody who to block?
End over end kick, fielded at the 44. Flag on the play.
Yeah, that's going to help us a bunch.
Yep.
So he caught it at the 43.
Caught it about the 43.
Yeah. So we'll give him 29 and 7, 36-yard punt, but they're going to get
illegal block in the back against the Texans. We'll push them back. Going to push them back to the 36-yard line. They come to the line with 3 receivers to the near side. One goes in motion. Quarterback keeps it himself. Throws a little swing route out to the running back out of the backfield, incomplete.
That's a pretty good job by
Gomez.
Gomez, yeah. Because the tendency is when they turn up, you want to grab. You follow what I'm saying? And then you get the 10-yard defensive holding call.
Yep, Jace Gomez on the defense there. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Single receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Quarterback takes a snap, gives it to the running back up the middle. Breaks tackles. He's gone. Straight up the middle of the field. Touchdown, Wimberley.
Yeah, I said you can't. People go low on him, and that leg goes limp, and he keeps his balance.
You can't arm tackle him low because he's just going to step out of it.
They're going to go for it. No, they're going to kick it. $64 yards.
And now they bring the offense back on quickly. Or no, they call a timeout. No? Ref
They
just started the
just
play
now
clock,
blew
so
the
now
play
they
in.
have plenty of time to decide what they want to do. It looks like the offense is back out on the field.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we got 11.
All right, they come to the line quickly. And now they call a timeout. That takes Wimberley down to one timeout with 1:26 left to go in the third quarter. All right, we're coming back after the timeout by Wimberley. They're lined up to go for the 2-point conversion to make this a 3-point ball game. Three receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, empty backfield, shotgun. Quarterback moves. Yep, he was backpedaling before the snap came.
Ball start. 59 offense.
Wimberley has a decision to make here now. They're going to keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, you can play all kind of numbers game. You better off, if you kick it, you go up 8. I mean, if we scored, you know what I'm saying, you could win.
They moved again. No flags.
He can go in motion.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah.
The tight end could stand up and start going in
Yeah,
motion.
the play is no good. Yeah, refs called it. 2-point conversion, no good. So the score stays Wimberley 31, Cuero 30. Wimberley wanted a penalty on that one so they could replay the down just a little further back. No penalty was called, and so two-point conversion, no good. Minute 26 left to go in the third quarter. Wimberley leads 31-30.
It's been the craziest game in terms of extra points, field goals,
Yeah.
blocked extra points, return for 2, and all the crazy point combinations that come with all of that stuff.
Deep for the Gobblers is going to be Gibbs and Wilson.
Okay.
High kick. Goes over Jeremiah's head into the end zone. Come back out to the 25.
The kid's got a good leg. He's not a real big kid, but he kicks it a long way. Okay, well, hey, we're back to where we were last week. Your offense got to do something.
Cuero comes to the line with Gibbs and Varela to the near side, Dunn to the far side. Lucian in a slot. Tyson and Mason in the backfield. The give is to Tyson up the middle.
That guy, he just comes off the edge. The outside linebacker. I mean, Lucian blocked too. He was supposed to block, but the guy's coming, scraping off of him.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Same formation. Fake to Tyson. Picked off and brought back down the Texan sideline. Still on his feet, trying to reverse field. Now we get a hold of him. Wimberley takes over, though, deep in Cuero territory. Just a little more air under it, Ray.
Right, yep.
If you're gonna misread that throw, you want to overthrow your guy instead of underthrowing.
Yeah.
And that's what he did, was underthrew him, and the defender undercut it, picked it off, ran it back to the Cuero 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Wimberley. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to the running back. Still on his feet, down to about the 15. Close to the 1st down marker, going to be about a yard short. That's what we were talking about, folks, before the game. That young man is a bull. He's a bowling ball.
Yep.
With the last name of Ball. That's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter, with Wimberley leading 31-30, facing a 2nd and 1 deep in Gobbler territory.
Third quarter.
All right, we're back, folks. Beginning of the 4th quarter. Wimberley got the ball at the Cuero 15-yard line, 2nd and 1, following the interception. They move, push him back 5. Second and 6. Wimberley comes to the line. Fake to the receiver. Christian Holmes there to wrap up Ball for no gain. Great play there by Christian Holmes to come from that backside and bring Ball to the ground before he can get rolling. No pun intended.
That was good, Clay. Yep. Big play right here, 3rd and 6.
Big play. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Quarterback under center. Ball is the only one in the backfield. They fake the ball, roll to their left, throws in the end zone. Incomplete.
Good defense.
Good defense there by Jeremiah Wilson. Flag at the 5, though, folks. This can't be good. Shoot.
You know, if it's defensive holding, it's 10 yards and an automatic 1st down. And 10 yards is good enough.
They're talking to Feacoch. Offensive pass interference. That penalty is declined.
Well, hey, no, but if you take it, they're out of field goal range. If you don't take it, they're going to kick the field goal.
But they have the down over.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, would you rather have fourth or third and 20 or fourth and let them kick a field goal?
All right, here we go.
I guess I'd do this because then, you know, at least you're still a touchdown and you're still ahead.
27-yard field goal attempt.
$37-yard field goal? Yeah.
Yeah, 37.
Okay,
Yeah, 37. Good snap. And it's good. All right, so 11:07.
That's a big stop by the defense.
Big stop.
I mean, I guess it makes you score a touchdown. If you're Wimberley, it's the right call. But in that we've only kicked one field goal all year, and it was today. You just got to take care of business and go down and score a touchdown.
So with 11:07 left to go in the game, Wimberley now leads 34-30.
Yeah, well, we didn't even give up a first down. So they ran 4 plays and covered 4 yards and kicked a 37-yard field goal.
Dalen Gibbs and Jeremiah Wilson deep. How about another good return by Jeremiah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Get that momentum back on our side. All right, he's going to be able to return it. He fields it at the 7-yard line, takes it straight up the field, and is hit hard and dropped at the 21.
Kenneth Jackson, block number 5, 20 yards out of bounds, almost to the stands.
So they're going to spot him at the 21-yard line. Cuero takes over following the return by Wilson. Gobbler offense comes to the line, trailing by 4. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Nataro and Williams in the backfield. Exactly 11 minutes left to go in this game. Nataro fakes, keeps it himself up the middle. Hit hard after a gain of 1. You got Wimberley players flopping. Same formation, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. 2nd and 9 for Cuero. Give is to Tyson up the middle. Good hole. Good gain. Going to be short though. Third and 4. Tyson up the middle. They drag him down.
He fumbled
it. Man, oh man, I didn't see that. Ball must have popped straight out. Yep. Popped out right at contact, and ball popped forward, and Wimberley falls on it. They have the ball at the Cuero 29-yard line. 2 big turnovers have changed this game, Ray.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the odds of, they keep all those stats about if you're -1, -2, or +1, +2, and the odds of being victorious when you're minus turnovers in the game is not real good. We actually won last week and we were minus because we had the interception.
3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Hands off to the big running back up the middle. He spins, drags players down. Ball's on the ground. They pick it up and run it in. Wow.
How lucky can you be?
Oh, my. He puts the ball on the ground. They have a player there that bounces right in his hands, takes it in for the Texan touchdown. Man, oh man. Their offense stays on the field, looking to make this a 12-point game. Single receivers, quarterback takes a snap, rolls to his left, has pressure, throws in the end zone, caught, touchdown. Two-point conversion, good. Brings the score to Wimberley 42, Cuero 30. Okay, Wimberley comes out to kick this thing off. Following the fumbled return for a touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion.
Did 80 catch it? Who caught it? Did you remember? Do you remember?
14 caught it.
Thank you.
High kick, fielded by Jeremiah Wilson at
There's
the
the hole.
5-yard line. There's a hole. Kind of stutter-stepped and didn't get there in time, but the hole was there. He takes it to the 25. So the Gobblers come to the line, needing a touchdown badly. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Tyson and Mason in the backfield. Fake is to Tyson. Mason looks, pressured, stutter steps, breaks the pocket himself, runs downfield, gets out to about the 40, 41. Good job there by Mason Nataro to elude all those defenders and get a big gain. Dason Varela out there couldn't throw a block, otherwise it'd have been one in the back. So Mason gets dropped at the 41. 1st and 10. The give is to Tyson up the middle. Big gain, bounces it, cuts up, gets into Texan territory. And now we got a scuffle in the backfield. Jack Bauer's helmet's off, and the flags come out. Jack Bauer comes off the field. Referees talk about it. Unsportsmanlike on Wimberley. Unsportsmanlike on Cuero. All right, so penalties offset. First down. Can't fall into their trap, Ray.
Yeah.
Because they're going to do it, you know? Cuero has it 1st and 10 at the Wimberley 47-yard line. 8:54 left to go in the game. Notaro drops back, pressured, throws a screen to Tyson, incomplete. Second and 10.
Well, you definitely got 4 downs to make everything at this point because you're not punting.
Notaro takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to run, and it's dropped for a 3-yard loss.
If he could have stepped into it and thrown it, Dalen would have been open deep. He was behind his guy.
4-yard loss, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 14. They bring the house, don't they?
Yeah. Certainly do.
Okay, Cuero facing a big 3rd and 14 from their 49-yard line. Notaro drops back, has time, caught by Tyson, 1st down and more. Inside the 35 to about the 33. So good pass and catch there by Notaro to Williams to keep this drive alive.
It picked up 18 on 3rd and 14. 1st and 10 from the Wimberley 33.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, Williams and Notaro. Notaro raises up, throws downfield.
Ooh.
Almost caught, almost picked off.
Right, almost both.
Yep. Knocked away, incomplete, 2nd down. Two receivers to the far side, Varela and Gibbs, done to the near side. Williams and Notaro in the backfield. Takes a snap, fakes to Williams, pressured and is dropped. Hit from both sides. Third and 18.
Yeah, they came from both sides. They play that 3-4, but the backers coming from the outside they're so wide. They're almost like to me, a strong safety.
Yep.
Or somebody playing a receiver in the slot.
Two receivers split to either side.
And they come.
Notaro breaks the pocket. Is pressured. Throws incomplete. Notaro running for his life, folks.
Yeah.
All right, 4th and 18 with 6:56 left to go. Gobblers need to convert this 1st down or ball goes over on downs. Three receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Notaro throws by Lucian.
Oh, he pulled it off.
Flea flicker.
He pulled it off.
Flea flicker.
That's a late hit, too.
Flea flicker.
That should be a flag.
Nathan Lucian catches it, pitches it to Dason Varela, goes around him, and he gets down there inside the 20 for a Gobbler 1st down. What a play call on 4th and 18, folks. Wow. Ball's on the Wimberley 17-yard line.
Yeah,
two receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. The handoff is to Tyson. Big hole. He tries to get around the corner. He's got some blockers. Cuts up. Touchdown, Gobblers! Tyson Williams from 17 yards out, folks. This game ain't over yet.
What a clutch play on 4th down. We didn't even get to talk about the 4th down play, and we're already in the end zone.
Oh, my.
Yes.
All right. Carbonera comes in to kick the extra point. No good. But that doesn't hurt us.
It's really
doesn't hurt us.
Really
doesn't hurt us.
inconsequential.
Brings the score to 42-36. So we needed 2 touchdowns anyway. So 6:23 left to go in the contest. Wimberley now leads 42-36. So, Ray, 2 weeks in a row, man. I got a bad heart. I can't be.
Yeah, that's crazy because it's really hard to do stat stuff like that. So Lucian gets credit for the reception of, I'm going to say he's at the 30, give or take. It happens so fast.
Right.
29, so let's give him 11 on the reception. But then after the lateral, you pick up another 13 yards, and the lateral was to Dason.
Correct.
So...
All right, Gobbler defense.
You got to get a stop.
Yeah, you got to have a stop here or a turnover.
Well, we went 75 yards in 10 plays, 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
Will Carbonera set to kick this thing off. Short, high kick. Fielded at the 32. Gets bottled up right there. They haven't blown the whistle yet. Now they blow the whistle. All right, Wimberley comes to the line at their 34-yard line. High snap over the quarterback's head. Ball's on the ground. He recovers it. Man, oh man. All right, here we go. Wimberley, 2nd and 17. Hands off to the big running back. He's bottled up, goes nowhere. Dropped for a loss, matter of fact. Third and 18. Big play right here, folks. Big play. 3rd and 18 faces the Wimberley Texans in their territory, leading by 6. Empty backfield.
Watch, they're going to pick. They're going to throw it.
Quarterback
to 7.
drops back.
They're going to throw it to 7.
Has all the time in the world. Now he's got some room to run. He pump fakes. Christian Holmes is there, misses him. Burks and Varela are there to finish him off, along with Savon Wilson and Kenny Jackson.
We called a timeout. Smart move. So let's see.
Texans face a 4th and 13 now. Gobblers call a timeout. They're going to put 4:40 back on the clock. So Okay. Wimberley facing a 4th and 14 with the ball on their 31. Dalen Gibbs will be deep for the Gobblers.
Well, you can hope for a bad snap, but I don't think you take a chance of roughing the punter. I mean, offensively, I'd like our chance to go down in 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying, and score. But if you rough him and you give him,
sure. Good snap. Oh, we almost got it. Sean Burks almost got it. Dalen Gibbs catches it and goes out of bounds at the 31.
Okay.
Oh, my. Burks laid out, folks, and almost got that thing. Watch the replay, Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
He was close, and good job, though, he didn't rough him. He went off to the side.
They're going to, I was going to say, they're putting this thing at the 32, so favorable. That's a favorable spot, thank you, by a yard.
37-yard punt with no return.
All right, here we go, folks. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. Cuero trails 6 points. They got the ball on their 32-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Tyson Williams, Mason Nataro in the backfield. Nataro fakes to Williams, looks, breaks the pocket, flag on the play. He's going to get about a yard, but this is going to be pushed back. Holding by the Gobblers. If he'd have let it go, Ray, but when he broke the pocket, somebody held, you know?
Yep. Well, here you got to, and I know we will. Our coaches will. Kids, you got to keep your head. You got 4 plays to make 20 yards because you're not going to punt.
Yeah.
So you don't have to get it all. You don't have to get it all in one play.
All right, 1st and 20. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Nataro and Williams in the backfield. The fake is to Williams. Nataro keeps it. Gain of about 5.
That's that. I like that mentality because that may be one that he busts. You know what I'm saying? And you get 12 or 15 or more.
All right, same formation. 2 to the far, 1 to the near. Again, Nataro fakes, rolls, held. Dalen Gibbs was held on the play.
No, it's incomplete. The umpire
saying incomplete. Umpire saying incomplete.
Dalen instantly said incomplete.
Dalen ran a deep out route and was held.
Right.
No call. The pass was thrown, and they're saying they picked it off. Umpire saying incomplete. 3rd and 15. 15. They're not going to show that replay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Just get about half of it, like you said. You know, you don't need to get all of it right now. Three receivers to the far side. Nataro rolls to his right. Got protection. Throws to Lucian. He dives close to the first down. So good play there. You're going to bring up a 4th and about 2. Ball spotted at the Cuero 40-yard line. 4th and 2. Lucian got out of bounds, so clock stops at 3:23. 3 receivers to the far side, none to the near side. Play clock goes under 5. At 2, they get it off, run the option. Nataro keeps it, first down.
Great call.
Got it by a yard, folks. Drive stays alive, ball spotted at the 44-yard line. The give is to Tyson up the middle. Stutter steps. Gets about 4. Dunn comes out. Zyler Jones goes in. 2 backs in the backfield with Notaro. Rides Tyson, keeps it himself up the middle into Texan territory.
They tackle well. They don't,
Yeah, they
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
They do.
They come up, I mean, they not only hit you, deliver a blow,
They drive you
but
to the
they drive
ground.
you to the ground when they hit you.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 for the Gobblers. In ball spotted at the Wimberley 48-yard line. Game clock is at 2. Ball's on the ground. Notaro picks it up and advances it past the yard marker. Heck of a play there by Mason Notaro. Heads up play. First and 10 from the Wimberley 45-yard line. Notaro rolls to his left. Throws downfield. Got a man caught. Dalen Gibbs at the Wimberley 24-yard line. Goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
Yeah, now you gotta use the clock to your advantage.
Yeah.
You got time. You don't get in a hurry and
Sure.
give them a minute and score.
Single receiver split to either side. The give is to Tyson up the middle. He tries to bounce it and gets bent over backwards. No gain.
It's okay. We got 2 timeouts left.
Cuero has 2 timeouts. Wimberley has 1.
That reception put Gibbs at 100 yards receiving for the game.
Notaro rolls out, looks to throw. Got a lot of time. Now he keeps it himself. Gets it inside the 25 to about the 24.
Yeah, we got to call timeout.
And we call,
that may be one you
we
might would have
timeout.
wanted to just throw it away. You know what I'm saying? Kill the clock. Because we didn't lose any yards, but we didn't make any yards.
So Gobblers face a 3rd and 10 from the Wimberley 24-yard line with 1:08 left. Cuero has used their 2nd timeout. Each team now has 1 timeout left.
Basically, you had Tyson rushed on 1st down for no gain. The quarterback gets flushed for no gain. You know what I'm saying, on 2nd down, and so you got 3rd and 10. And again, you got 2 downs here.
Sure.
You don't have to make 10.
True. That's exactly right. 3 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side.
Lucian's going to be open.
Notaro and Williams in the backfield. Notaro rolls to his right, slips down, and they call him down. Man, oh man. Slipped on the turf and fell.
Call timeout. And that was just unlucky. I mean, he just planted his foot.
Planted his foot and went out from under him. You're exactly right.
It's a loss of 8.
So Cuero uses their last timeout.
Now
correct?
you only got 1 down. we can't split the distance. So the line to gain is the 14-yard line. So I don't know what play you have in your playbook for 4th and 18, but with the way the game's been going, I try to figure out how to get Dalen Gibbs one-on-one on somebody and run him toward the middle and break him back to the outside.
All right, folks. This is your ball game right here.
You played 2 scrimmages in 14 weeks, and you're in game 15, and it comes down to
a 4th and 18.
A 4th and 18.
You got Dunn and Varela to the near side. I'm sorry, Dunn and Gibbs to the near side. Varela to the far side.
They're going to double cover Gibbs. They got a guy here. They're coming off the edge.
They come off the edge.
No,
Nataro breaks out of the pocket. Got to get rid of it. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. They picked it off, actually. They're going to call him interception inside the 5.
Oh, man. What a tough way to end it. But
yep. Cuero has no timeouts. But hey, listen, Ray, what a heck of a year, man.
Oh, sure. I mean, the question, I don't think anybody would have thought this after you lost your senior quarterback, last year and Rosette was gone. I mean, they're going to take a knee.
Yeah. Heck of a way to lose it, but man, what a great year. Jared Feacock in his first year at Cuero High School gets his team to the semifinals, and a lot of great players coming back. Got a lot of juniors, sophomores, juniors that contributed on this team, and the Gobblers are going to be back here, folks, in this very game next year. I'm telling you, I'm predicting it right now. That's going to be the last play of the ball game, folks, with the Wimberley Texans winning 42-36. Ends a great year by the Cuero Gobblers. I want to thank Oscar Ray and Robert Post for helping us all year long. They did a great job. Ray,
yeah, I want to
thank you, man. It's been fun. Great ride. And, hey, great game. So, folks, that's all I got. Ray, you got anything before we sign off?
Well, yeah, I mean, no. Other than, it's a game of turnovers. You can't turn it over, you know what I'm saying, 3 times, and they didn't turn it over once. And then when the ball bounced, they get the bounce on the extra point, which is 2. They get the bounce on their 1 fumble, you know what I'm saying, that turns into a touchdown for them. So, some days it bounces your way, and some days it does not bounce your way.
You're right.
So,
all right, folks, thank you for watching.
Yep, enjoyed it. It's been a fun year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's exactly right. Take care.